Hey guys, Spamwaits here. I am joined with Dragon again in the most cringeworthy game so far. Thank God we haven't cut our finger yet. But we're asked for hand in marriage! Oh my god! I didn't mean
Marriage,
to hit
it's
my
so
mic.
cute. It's so polite.
Now, I wonder if we're ever gonna get to R18, because it hasn't been R18 yet.
No, but we'll see.
Alright, let's continue. You read this line, right?
Yes, I did in the last
Okay.
video. As the ruling queen, the one who wears that ring is destined to become my husband.
Oh.
You put on that ring and it bound itself to you. That is proof that you are fit to be my other.
Her other? The ruling queen. And her husband the king. Wait a minute! How could we even get married? I'm a girl. I can't possibly become a king.
Now. Although the closest translation I can think of for is king, my partner needn't be male, or even Martian for that matter. The ring has chosen you, and that's what matters.
Well done. Unbelievable. A grown woman is proposing to me because a ring told her to? What more, she doesn't seem to care that we're both girls. Oh no. Oh no.
If you got a problem with that, honey, you need to wake up in the real world.
Well, she's... Wait, who? Azur?
Yes!
She's a high school girl!
I don't care. Woman marriage is a thing.
I know, but still!
Anyway.
She hasn't done anything in her life, and now she wants to have lesbian sex? Okay. We'll continue.
Anyway.
No, wait, this isn't the problem here. There is no way I could go along with somebody this ridiculous. 2 days ago, we never even met. Now she wants me to become the king of Mars? But what about air and food? Even if I went with you, I wouldn't survive a day on Mars, would I?
Don't underestimate yourself. The king of Mars is chosen by the ring is far more capable than you think.
Huh, interesting.
As one wearing the ring, such trifling matters won't affect you in the least.
I put on a ring, and just like that, I'm already the king of Mars? This is too much.
Are you really that opposed to marrying me? I can't force you to bond against your will.
Bond. No, it's not that. It's just... Why do you even want to bond with me? Can't you just forget about all of this?
I wish it were that simple.
Nice spaceship.
Love it. Many Earth centuries ago, we Martians were at war with the Mercuryans,
Okay,
residents of Mercury.
Before I keep going, this is some pretty badass music we got here.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to listen to it when you...
I'll have to watch the video, but yeah.
Yeah.
We fought for countless years, decimating all visible life on both of our planets and forcing one another into our spaceships. But as the war dragged on, both sides harbored an increasing desire for peace, desperate to return to and rebuild our once beautiful planets. It was then that we reached a truce, a ceasefire agreement bound by a sacred ritual. The kind of Mercury... What? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're reading it right.
Okay, the kind of Mercury married the Queen of Mars, and the two were bound together by a powerful relic, a ring forged from rare metals and imbued with untold
I think
power.
that has to be king. That might have been a typo.
Maybe. We'll see. Anyway. For many years, neither race bore any ill will towards the other. The original reason for the war was long forgotten, and we all lived in peace together. It was a wonderful, decadent period of time, one we all wished would last forever. But even then, there remained some who craved war. A few militants reared their heads now and then, seeking to disrupt the peace and we had all worked so hard to attain.
Oh, damn.
And one day, following the assassination of the king try that again. And one day, following the assassination of the king of Mercury, they succeeded.
Damn, it's crazy.
They stole his ring and launched it into the cosmos, desperate to prevent another bonding from ever occurring.
And it landed on the third planet of the solar system, guys. Earth.
Yay! Worse, as per their plan, mistrust over the assassination broke out, and our races faced off against one another once more. So you see, that is why I need the ring. If I do not bond with the wearer of that ring, it's only a matter of time before our planets become barren wastelands once more.
It's not like it was barren wastelands to begin with. I mean, hi.
You don't know!
I listened closely to Sienna's story, absorbing as much information as I could retain. I found it hard to believe that the ring on my finger, so ordinary in appearance, size, and weight, could be so important. Even so, as Sienna finished talking, one question bothered me more than any other. But why me? The ritual was just a gesture, right? Isn't the more important part that the one you marry is from Mercury?
No, that is incorrect. I apologize for using misleading terminology, but marriage is the closest thing you humans have to our bonding ritual. You see, unlike marriage, causes both parties to undergo a change. Two entities from an unbreakable bond, one which binds their very lives together, such that the death of one would mean the death of the other.
I'm amazed how you haven't died yet, then.
No kidding. In return for the life bond, one party increases their strength proportionally to the binding relic.
There we go.
If I, the Queen, were to attain the power of this ring, I could unite Mars and Mercury forevermore.
Sienna spoke of enough power to rule 2 planets, but even then, she didn't appear to be happy in the slightest. The happy, naive, forceful woman I had met only yesterday was gone, replaced by a reluctant ruler. Poor Sienna. I never would have imagined she had it so tough. Either she gets married to whoever the ring chooses for her, or her home planet descends into war. If I were in her shoes, I don't know what I'd do. So, it doesn't matter if your partner is from Mercury?
Not at all. As the offspring of the late Queen and King, I am half Martian, half Mercurian. My very existence is enough to unite both planets. All I need now is power, the power of the ring.
This ring, the ring I selfishly, unknowingly bound to my own body. If it weren't for my curiosity, Sienna would have nothing to worry about. She'd have the ring, free to choose her own path, and I'd be none the wiser. But now...
I understand that this is a big decision. Is not an act to be taken lightly. Nonetheless, I must ask that you expedite your decision. I will give you 1 Earth day to consider my proposal.
Well then. We're back at school, guys!
Yay!
The day after Sienna left me with her proposal, my life continued in a relatively normal fashion. I said goodbye to my father, who was still trapped inside of our pet goldfish. Yes! Ate breakfast, cleaned my alien wedding ring, and headed to school. Just a normal morning without any talk of aliens or interplanetary wars, or ceremonies of any kind. Even so, after such an abnormal day, there was no way I could go about my day in peace. Every waking moment, I wonder about what had happened and the choice Sienna left me. I stayed up most of the night thinking about it, but this really isn't a decision I should be rushing. Getting married is a huge deal, especially since I'd be marrying into royalty. Nice imagination there. I'd have my own servants, I'd rule over a planet. If nothing else, it certainly wouldn't be boring. She has a point. She has a point.
It'd be the excitement in her life that she's looking for.
Right? Like after school is not her thing and everything else is not her thing, this will be some interesting excitement. Convoluted, interplanetarian, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I could experience an entirely new way of life, not to mention all of the cool alien technology. And yet, do I really have the guts? I've only just met Sienna. I couldn't do something as impulsive as marry her. Could I? This whole situation is utterly absurd. How can I even consider going through with it?
And then, Benjamin Franklin said, "Hey, Azure, are you listening to me?"
It would be exciting, and no life on Earth could ever hope to compare it. But what would I be getting myself into? I need more time, more information. The way things are, I can't...
Azure!
Eh? What's happening?
I knew it! You fell asleep in class again!
I didn't fall asleep, I just...
No more excuses. Go to the Vice Principal's office right now!
Not again. I knew I shouldn't have bothered coming to school today. Well, your dad's a fish, so... With another boring day coming to an end, I quickly made my way home. Despite being in a school for the day, I spent most of my time outside of class being reprimanded for my behavior. As a result, the day passed even more slowly than usual, giving me ample time to think about Sienna's proposal. "Sienna, are you here?" I shouted into my silent home as I entered the living room. However, I could see neither hide nor hair of Sienna. My father, who was laying on the floor and floundering like a fish out of water, was the only person I could see. Oh my god, yes! Even more,
I love
yes!
it! He's
Like
such a
flop, flop,
fish.
flop, flop, flop. "Sienna?" I entered my bedroom, softly calling out as I entered.
You've returned.
Why in the bedroom?
Well, how was the learning? How was the learning prison? Have you fulfilled your sentence for today? I love it.
I love it.
But
I considered correcting Sienna, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized there was nothing to correct. I guess so, though I spent very little time actually attending class. I was mostly trapped in detention.
Aha, I see. So that is what it means to have attention. A person from the learning prison called asking for your father and informed me that you had a detention. I asked her to elaborate, but she told oh my god. I asked her to elaborate, but she just told me about you, not about this concept of captivity within captivity.
Aced it.
Yep.
Once again, I couldn't fault Sienna's summation. It's not like I was trying to get in trouble, I was just deep in thought.
You mean to say it's my fault that you were punished?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I don't blame you for that. But you're right. This is what I was thinking about.
I see.
Even after thinking over all day, it was difficult to reach a decision. A single day was not enough to reach a decision on something as irreversible and life-changing as marrying the queen of another planet. Nonetheless, as my deadline approached, I knew what I wanted to do. Sienna, Oh shit! Oh shit! I want to... You. Blah blah blah. I forgot what you say. You. I can't. This is gonna get awkward very fast then. I should really
Oh,
pop
God.
this out of... not on a full screen. Take that out.
What are you saying? Where did you learn to speak like that?
Huh? Did I say it wrong?
I mean, that certainly is a stage of but still, to jump straight to that.
Did I say something wrong? I was trying to use the word you used yourself, but I must have said it incorrectly. What I'm trying to say is... I don't want to read this line.
Please.
Sienna, will you marry me?
You mean it?
Oh, it's a bubbly feeling. Oh my god.
Oh, shut up. You'll marry me after all?
That's right. Sienna, even if we barely knew each other, the truth is, my life has been more interesting these past few days than it has the rest of my life. If a life with you is even half as enjoyable, then I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Aww.
You really mean it? You're not just saying this out of pity or a sense of duty as the ring bearer, are you?
Damn. No way. I wouldn't sign my life away over something as silly as that. Sienna, if you'll have me, then I want to be your king. Sienna continued to stare into my eyes with a look of pure joy on her face. Tears formed in the corner of her eyes, though never streaming down her cheeks. Aw, jeez. If Sienna starts crying, then I won't be able to hold back either. Driven both by curiosity and desire to keep Sienna from crying, I move on to the next step. Okay!
Keep going.
So, Sienna, what do we do now? How do we perform that ritual thing you were talking about? Oh, dear fuck lord.
What are you talking about, dear? You already said it yourself.
Oh, dear fuck lord.
In other words, we consummate our marriage.
Consummate? I don't get it. Fuck!
Well then, let me show you.
You're seeing his full face, Dragon! You're seeing full face on Skype right now!
Oh god.
Sienna closed the distance between us, taking my body in her arms. She held me close, tightly squeezing my face into her breasts. I'm reading this with so much pressure now. This is Sienna! Sienna! What the heck are you doing?
Shh, just leave it to me. I may not have any experience, but if my partner is my fated Azure, then I'll do my best.
Oh fuck! After a long night of passionate lovemaking, Sienna and I awoke in one another's arms. Though we both cleaned up and dressed before bed, there were still obvious stains on the bedsheets. Well, duh. And just looking at Sienna was enough to make me blush. Even so, after making up my mind yesterday, I knew what I needed to do.
Are you really sure about this? If you don't want to go, nobody will force you.
What is wrong? Will you stop saying that? I've already made up my mind.
Okay. Well then, is there anything you need to do or to bring? Interplanetary travel is neither easy nor instantaneous. We won't be able to... we won't... I'm so like... we
Are you
won't
feeling
be
flustered
able
right
to-
now?
We won't be able to return for a while if you forget something.
Hey, who do you think you're talking to? I have everything I need right here. I patted the suitcase I packed less than an hour ago. Inside were mostly clothes, but I also packed a picture of my family, some snacks for the trip, and a couple of books. Books.
Really? Then I suppose you'll at least want to say goodbye to your father first.
Yes, my father that is still a fucking fish. My father? Why would I want to do that? I love Papa, but there's no way I could even begin to explain all of this. It'd be funny, it'd be like I come back, it's like, hi Papa, it's been a while since I met you, how have you been doing? Oh, about me? Oh, I just left to go to Mars, have amazing fun times with this lady that is the Queen of Mars. Sure, let's go with that. So let's just leave him alone.
I see. So be it then. I'll put your father in his original body and we'll be on our way.
Sienna touched her arm guard as though typing on a computer. She input the necessary commands, and a moment later, sounds began to emanate from downstairs.
Nice! Dear God, what happened to my eyes?
The big ass text right now. Oops. I guess that's what happens when you go a few days without blinking.
Your father appears to be in a lot of pain.
Aw, don't worry about Papa. He's tough.
Right. Well, just remember all of this when you become a father.
Me? Become a father? Good one, Sienna, but I know that's not possible. Even if a girl can be king, it's still impossible for me to impregnate someone.
Oh, I see. So two partners must be of the opposite sex for procreation between humans to work. That explains a lot. But we aren't humans, are we? Not both of us, at least. So worry not, my Kate. I shall bury your child yet.
Ellipses. More
I'm getting
ellipses.
hysterical.
You will?
Historical.
Historical. It's gonna be one for the books.
Recording. Okay, absolutely. In fact, after the wild night we shared last night, I have little doubt that your seed has already been planted.
Wahaha! Eh? Well, what are you talking about? How is that possible?
It's simple. During our bonding, we exchanged it's getting harder to read. It's simple. During our bonding, we exchanged ample bodily fluids. Using the excessive amount of DNA I extracted from you, my body will begin to create and nurture life. This is how humans procreate too, correct?
Thoughts. Well, she's not wrong, but I don't know if I'm really cut out to be a father, but there's no use complaining about it now.
Indeed. Well then, let us be off. We've a planet to rule, my liege, and a lot of work ahead of us.
New achievement! The end. Aww. Well, that's it, guys. But we have more lines.
Yeah.
Since the day Sienna and I left Earth, many months have gone by. I have been living on Mars, slowly being groomed into the role of king, preparing to rule by Sienna's side. Our daily lives have been busy, filled with duties I never thought royalty would need to concern themselves with. But even then, it has been anything but boring. That I find very, very cute.
Look, my king, the resurrection of yet another monolith is nigh complete. At this rate, our civilization will be rebuilt sooner than I dare dream.
No sooner had we announced our marriage that the reconstruction of Mars began. Every day, the people of Mars have been working hard, rebuilding cities long forgotten. Amazing to think that we've already made it this far. I never knew being a king could feel so rewarding.
This is only the start, my love. Just you wait. By this time next Earth year, you'll be taking part in yet another rewarding venture.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Sienna patted below her stomach as she spoke. Oh.
I'll let Yuri. She's talking about the children. She's talking about children again. I'm thankful that Sienna put off that particular aspect of marriage while we rebuild Mars, but is it really that important that we have children so soon? At any rate, I can't wait to see Mars once the resurrection is complete. It will be wonderful to see the civilization you knew from childhood.
Indeed, though not as wonderful as...
What?
I want that screenshot so bad.
As Sienna and I spoke of peace and revitalization, we were greeted by a painful reminder on how far we had to go. What appeared before our eyes was a semi-autonomous fighting unit, designed for interplanetary war.
Fucking Transformers.
Fortunately, the unit that appeared before us belonged to the kingdom, not our advisories, so we were not at risk.
Oh, good.
Badass, though! I like it. It's green!
Oh, God,
yeah!
I like it. Oh, my God, you.
Nonetheless.
It's almost time, huh? This really won't end without a fight.
The unit that appeared before us has surfaced in response to the growing need and to the danger we will soon face. As a tool of war, it presents signify the start of a true conflict, our strongest asset in any fight from here on out, brought to the surface. The mightiest war machine at our disposal, the personal fighting unit of the late King of Mercury. That's the machine I'll have to use, right? Although Sienna kept relatively silent on the subject, I had already figured out that much on my own.
You get to fight in that thing!
Yes!
You
As
bitch.
the new King of Mars, and by the extension of Sienna's lineage, the new King of Mercury, that machine was rightfully mine. Furthermore, it is said that only a true ruler can pilot such a massive unit, leaving only Sienna and I capable of taking up the reins.
Aw, we can fight together.
But with absolutely no experience fighting, let alone using such a machine, the whole concept scares me.
If it comes to that, yes. War is already imminent, and you will be more of a target than any other. If the dissenters breach your defenses, you may have no choice.
Sienna sounded remorseful as the foreboding message left her mouth. True to her words, while many were thrilled to hear of our union, others saw this as a betrayal of the people and an excuse to escalate ongoing conflict. It is scary to think that we're already facing a possibility of death. Back on Earth, I would have jumped at the opportunity to pilot something like that, but now...
I just want to stop for a moment. I really want a screenshot of that, by the way, you. Please, just that right there.
I'll do it when the recording, because I could do that.
Agreed. This is not how I wanted to spend our early days together, ruling side by side. However, as tough as it may be, we cannot allow ourselves to show weakness, neither in front of our enemies nor our allies. We bear the will of the people on our shoulders, and we must put up a brave front. We must continue to work hard for the sake of the people, of our people. And if war truly is the only way to settle this, we'll be ready.
Well then, guys. So
Damn.
that's interesting. It's weird. I kind of wanted to continue if it wasn't for the Yuri moment.
Yeah,
It would sound like an
I'm not gonna
interesting
lie.
story, actually.
This story was actually really, really well done. Not gonna lie. If it just that
It was weird. It was weird.
it
at
was
first.
really, yeah.
But,
just
like-
considering that, like, disclosure,
Right?
Sam and I are actually not together. We're just really good friends.
Yeah.
So that was just really, really awkward, and I was really.
I
Frustrated.
told you.
did
I
not like
already
it.
asked you before. I was like, did you really want to read Sienna's lines? I could have taken over. I could have had fun with myself.
I think
thought
I
that
did a
was
great
something.
Sienna.
You did
Sienna.
pretty good, though. You did very, very good.
So yeah, you know what?
But I do
If you
wish.
agree with me, comment, man. Comment.
Right? But I do wish this story kind of continues. I kind of want to know what happens next now. Shit.
I know, right?
Just
It's like
less Yuri moments, please. Or maybe at least one.
just one.
Just one. If it requires sex to power up that unit, I'd be surprised. Be interesting, but I'd be surprised. It would make it a
Bastard.
fantastic action game.
Yeah, so let's review this quick, shall we? Since we're already making a very long video, or you're gonna split it up, whatever.
I will split it up. I have
I'm
some...
gonna do my personal review.
Go
The
ahead.
story was fantastic.
The story
like
was
that, just general story.
Story was funny, but it was pretty good.
It's
It
funny.
felt a bit rushed towards the end. Then again, this game was only like an hour long.
True, but I mean, overall though, like just I don't know. I thought the story was actually really cool, and I mean, the end was rushed, but so was like. If you think about any sort of like kingdom story, sort of like you're getting married and all of a sudden you are always thrown into peril right away, or troubles right away. So I don't know. That's just my.
I know. It's just that the sex part was just like, okay.
That took too long.
It's like excuse to make this 18 plus. Here we go, guys.
I would give this game like a 7 out of 10. Just based on the story, I like the characters, the father and the fish thing. Yes.
Father and the fish thing was good. I would.
The only thing that I would hate, Yuri.
I would agree. I completely agree with you. There was a lot of humor in this. A lot of like cringy moments there. Aside from the Yuri part, that was super cringy. I will still put that up. But I like it. The story was actually pretty good. If you had to remove the Yuri part, the story is not that bad. If it was expanded a bit further, I would love it.
I wouldn't remove the Yuri part per se. I would not put it into so much detail.
Well, if you're
I mean, you could have, like,
if you're
you could have
very
sort of, like-
imaginative like Azura, I think you'll probably write that too.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. If it wasn't as detailed and as I think it'd be okay. If it just sort of like left off with like, yes, so they went on their own to consummate their marriage kind of thing, then I'd be like, okay, ah. But
Right?
there was a lot of detail, and Dragon's Eye saw a lot today.
And you were the one that recommended the game to me.
We
to
will leave
Let's
that for
Play.
people. People can yell at me in the comments all they want. Just leave me alone.
Oh, there, Dragon. Well, guys, I hope this was like the most weirdest but cool ass run I have ever done. My first shot at visual novel, albeit weird because of the Yuri, but a good story nonetheless. So, Dragon, you want any final comments you want to put out there?
Don't judge us, or judge us nicely, not harshly. And
It was a good run though, so.
it was great. This is actually a pretty cool story. I didn't expect it to be the way it was. So I think it was actually kind of a neat experience, even if it led for awkward things that we will discuss about later.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, you know what? Thank you guys for watching. If you want to check out another visual novel, I'm currently doing one, and it's not Yuri related at all.
Yeah,
it's
thank
very
God
cute.
it's not. You're
It's very
doing
cute. Fading Hearts.
Fading Hearts, right? So do go over to Dragon's channel. The link will be right down below. In any case, I don't know. I might think of doing more visual novels after this, except it will be more for me.
It'll be definitely contained, and I definitely have a few recommendations for him. So it's nice because
This will be interesting.
I'm into these
guys.
kind of games.
So this will be interesting, guys. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a great day. That is Dragon over there, cringing at the part that we've all read, that she just read. And this is Fanboy, it's also cringing at the same time, saying, see ya!